If a father refuses to financially support his children whilst investing in land, can they keep their distance? Allah, this is a very, very unfortunate situation. A father needs to be providing for his children. A father should provide for his children. In fact, it's a legal and a religious obligation. And yes, once the children are older and they can work and provide for themselves, that's a different story, right? But for as long as they're not able to, let's say they're 7, 8 years old, and the father wants to start investing in other situations, in other things, um, you need to try and work on mending the relationship. I think that's the better thing. So sometimes there are fathers who just do not want to know, no matter what, and that's a very unfortunate situation. Um, there's not much you can do there. So in terms of keeping distance, well, he's keeping the distance, right? Sometimes the father does want a relationship, but there's problems, and those problems need to be resolved. And some types of problems are just too deeply rooted to try and hash out and sit down and let's have a discussion. Sometimes it's just too difficult, because whenever a topic's going to be raised, or whenever issues are going to be mentioned, it's going to cause a lot of pain for both sides. It doesn't get anywhere. Those sorts of situations, you have to say, I know you did me wrong, or I know we fell apart, it's not right, but what we'll do is let's delete all cookies, as I say. Like when you go into a website and it stores your information, and you save things from that website on your computer, for example, so it will load faster the next time. But if you delete all the cookies, then it has to load from scratch every time. So they have to say, okay, we will look forward and not look at the past, and they have to agree on that. And we'll do this for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal. Otherwise, they're not going to get anywhere. And that's if there's complications. If there is a healthy relationship, which I suppose what this one is, this is what this question is geared towards. There is some degree of healthy relationship, but the father is neglecting his duties, then as long as no harm is coming to them, direct active harm, it's probably best not to distance yourself. If there is clear active difficulty, which I think there generally will be when finances are not provided, then you see, you don't want to put yourself in a situation where a relationship is irreparably damaged. And you can say to the father that what you're doing is wrong, or the guardian or the mother or whoever is looking after the children can say, look, you're doing wrong, and you can get other people involved and try and get some sense knocked into him. And if that works, ahlan wa sahlan. If nothing works, and just knowing this, that he just doesn't care, he's off there with his business ventures or whatever, and the child is neglected, then I suppose and just being in this environment is bringing harm and just causing chaos, or pain, these sorts of things, then maybe distancing yourself a little bit to minimize harm would be okay. Allah knows best.
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله